Hey, it's your friend Choice CJ here, and yes, it's been a while. I am starting to get back into YouTube. I kind of took a little break, mental break, um, towards the end of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Sun and Moon has been out for about a week and a half now, and I'm back. I'm gonna try to start doing more videos, start playing more Showdown. Because I think the new beta game is really fun, really exciting, especially right now while there's all sorts of crazy stuff still on the ladder. I don't know how many of these I'm going to try to do each week, but one or two. I'm going to start with small ambitions and work my way up. And come the new year, we might try and hop into some leagues again. We'll see which leagues we end up signing on with, but that's not really important for this video. We are going to be doing some Pokebank OU in this video for Gen 7, and at the time of I'm recording this, Aegislash was just banned. It was banned about 24 hours ago. I built this team before that ban, but I don't think that my team's going to be particularly affected. In fact, if anything, it's just going to get better because our team revolves around Tapu Lele and Mega Alakazam. We have a Specs Tapu Lele. Which hits so hard with the psychic terrain boost, and then the Mega Alakazam is also there to abuse the psychic terrain. And with the new mechanics for Mega Evolution this generation, it gets its speed immediately, so it can outspeed everything except for Pheromosa the moment that it comes in. We're also rocking with a defensive Infernape because I'm kind of weak to dark types with these two Pokemon. And so I figured this would be a good switch in for things like Bisharp, Weavile, and things like that. It's also a really good switch in for Genesect and Scizor. We're also packing a Rocky Helmet Toxapex to take on Pheromosa and also be a good check to Pokemon like Keldeo. Keldeo's not that popular right now, but just is good in general. We have Choice Scarf Lando T, because with this Pokemon we can outspeed pretty much anything, including Pheromosa. Assuming that it's not Scarfed itself. I think Scarf Pheromosa is kind of a funny set, but that's just my opinion. And last but not least, we have a Stealth Rock, 2 attacks, Ferrothorn. This is the best electric check that I could come up with for this team. It takes on things like Xurkitree and Tapu Koko very well. And they're not really running coverage for Ferrothorn as far as I know. I've seen some electric types with Hidden Power Ground for hitting Alola Marowak. Alola Marowak might be a problem for my team. I haven't really had to face one yet. I have played a few games with this team. I'm up to about 1300 on the ladder, which is not incredibly high, but it's high enough. So yeah, this team is great. You pretty much just switch in Tapu Lele and kill things. And we have 2 U-turn Pokemons at least to try and bring it in with the Infernape and the Landorus T. So let's go ahead and hop on into it. And yeah, because it really focuses on the psychic abuse, we are going to really appreciate having Aegislash banned. This is really interesting. I presume this is Mega Absol. Mega Absol actually could be a problem. What do I want to lead off with? I don't have... Well, Toxapex should be able to take on Volcarona well enough, and we do have Haze on this thing. Haze is nice just because we can prevent it from being fodder against stuff like Calm Mind Keldeo or Quiver Dance Volcarona. Best lead probably is just Landorus, so we're just going to go ahead and lead off with that. You guys lead off with the Dugtrio. I'm kind of tempted just to click Earthquake turn 1, because we do hit this thing super effectively. But I think the better play is to try and get some momentum. Yeah, and I'm glad that I did that, because now we can get off a ton of damage with this thing. And I'm kind of tempted just to go into Zam. And yeah, I do think I'm going to click Substitute, because he's not going to want to stay in here. He's leftovers, which is interesting. But yeah, like he could go to his Absol very freely here, but he could go into really anything. So I think Substitute is good. I could have also gone into Ferrothorn here. Okay, so he chooses to stay in, which is interesting. He goes for... Okay, he misses a Draco Meteor, which really sucks for him. Now I get basically 2 kills. I don't feel that bad though, because honestly that was a really bad play. I guess he doesn't have another switch in, so it's fine. But like Shadow Ball would have killed. No, I'm wrong. It would not have killed. Okay, so we do not get 2 kills. I kind of want to click sub again. Because, I mean, it's not like I need HP on this thing for anything. Yeah, so yeah, might as well just do that. Focus Blast. Yeah, seems like the right play. I bet that 2 Psychics would kill, but, you know, Focus Blast could Oko. It's just, you know, whether he's Focus Sash or not, and which he is not. So now I'm just gonna go into Ferrothor and get up my rocks. So a little unfortunate that I missed the Focus Blast, but, you know, I did dodge the Draco Meteor earlier, so it's kind of only fair. I kind of just want to Leech Seed before I do anything. Well, no, I think, you know, Leech Seed because he could bring in the Volcarona, and it'd be nice to start wearing that thing down. Which he does. Okay, so now we've got a really free switch into Toxapex. He really doesn't have anything on his team that likes dealing with Toxapex. Doug Trio can hit it, obviously. But if it's not, like, banded, which we already know it's not. Oh, that's a good play. That's a very good play. But we could just go back into Ferrothorn. What's he gonna do? Like drop a Draco Meteor? That doesn't really bother me. He goes for Recover. I'm gonna go for Rocks this time. If this thing is leftovers, it most likely has Defog. This is gonna turn into a little bit of a long game. I can tell. What does this do to me? I guess it tries to burn. This might be my best chance to just go into Tapu Lele. Right? Yeah, I think that's fine. He does get the burn, which kind of sucks. But let's see. Like, the Psychic is really obvious. Like, so it's a question of, does he go into Absol, or does he go into Doug Trio? Because I guess against both of those, Landorus is good. So let's double into Landorus. As he does switch out into Absol. Okay, so I really came close to clicking Moonblast. And the nice thing here is that if he has Sucker Punch, oh no, I'm Flying type, so he can Sucker Punch me. Psychic Terrain doesn't affect Pokemon that aren't grounded. So yeah, he can Sucker Punch, which is not great. But Landorus is another Pokemon that I don't need a ton of HP on. Like, it's nice to have the HP, because maybe you can Intimidate something and then switch it in once. But I just think generally he's not going to want to stay in, because Sucker Punch shouldn't Oko me. Yeah, so he goes into Toxapex. So let's go into here and click sub. Yeah, we'll have to see. Like, we're definitely, like, we both have pretty bulky teams, so this could be a kind of slow battle. I'm gonna click timer. Like, I figure this is fine because I don't think the Scald is gonna break the sub. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. Toxapex is not strong. Like, I know that the Psychic is obvious. But yeah, now 2 Shadow Balls should kill. Well, I mean, I guess he can Recover spam. How much did my Shadow Ball do earlier? Like, not a lot. 42%. But how many Recovers does he have and how many Shadow Balls? Yeah, so I have more Shadow Balls than he has Recovers. So if it really comes down to it, like, I'm fine with... because he goes for Psyshock. So if this is 160... This is 60. Yeah, so that's not gonna kill. What do I want to do here? I mean, I don't think Ferrothorn's a bad play, but I also don't want him going for Defog or Recover, so I think I have to Shadow Ball. Like, he could go into Absol, expecting my Shadow Ball. Okay, so I figured that he might do that. I think I want to click Sub. Oh, maybe you can have Regenerator, which is nice. So yeah, let's click Sub and go. He goes for Sucker Punch. Because we traced the Toxapex. Okay, so he didn't go for Sucker Punch, so that's a good play. So let's see. Do I want to go Infernape or Ferrothorn? Like, I want to say Ferrothorn for, like, Dugtrio and Latias. So let's go to Infernape. I think Sub was a good play because it allowed me to potentially scout for Pursuit. But yeah, I bet this U-turn will kill. Absol is like the absolute definition of a glass cannon. As he sends that out. It is Rocky Helmet, which is good to know. How close is Lottie to dying? It's pretty close. But let's see. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna click Moonblast because there's no chance he stays in here. His Toxapex is not very useful versus me, so I guess he could just sack it. Yeah, so which is what he pretty much chooses to do. He goes for Venoshock, which is not excellent. I don't really want him to burn my Ferrothorn either. Like, that's definitely an aggressive play on my part. I don't think I regret it. It just puts me in a tough position now. As he does double into Absol. So we can just... I think Gyro Ball is the best play. Like, we'll have to see if he has Fire Blast or not. It's impossible to say, like, based on the way he's played it, whether he does have it or not. But now we killed the Absol, which means that our Tapu Lele is going to have a lot more fun, as is Alakazam. Alakazam is actually at like 34%, so we can even get up another sub, which is great. But yeah, he actually doesn't have a great answer for Ferrothorn. Like, he can break in Volcarona, but like Volcarona's going to take rocks. And I have a really nice switch in. Yeah, so I'm fine with, like, he's going to recover. He could also defog, which would be fine. Alright, so he trades Lottie for getting away rocks, which is actually great for me, because now you can see he doesn't have switch-ins for Earthquake. And as long, like, Toxapex hasn't even hit the field on my side, so Toxapex can wall Keldeo, and it can wall Volcarona. Like, Keldeo's a little bit scarier, because he can also, like, he has a good potential to run sub. I'm just gonna go hard Toxapex. Like, the thing is that Keldeo also is walled by Tapu Lele. Well, Tapu Lele is kind of low on health, but as long as it's not Scarf, then Alakazam can revenge it pretty easily. He does go for a Fiery Dance, which does absolutely nothing. So let's just go ahead and go for Toxic. He goes into his own Toxapex. Interesting. What do I want to do then? Like, I don't really want him to Scald Burn me. Like, I think a good play is to just sack Infernape. I don't really care. Like, I want my Infernape to die here. So let me not even do that. Let me just go for Fire Punch. Maybe I'll burn it. Yeah, like we let this thing die, and then Tapu Lele comes out and basically gets a kill. Or Zam, either is fine. Yeah, but I think we're going to end up doing fine with a combination of... Oh, but you can also just go into here and spam Earthquake. Let's go into damage calc. Well, actually, no, we can't even do that. Give me just a sec. I can go to the Jake White damage calc. I'll pull that up on the screen for you guys. So let's say Landorus T, which is Jolly, level 100, Toxapex. Yeah, let's just, this is a fair enough assumption. 100. Wow, that really doesn't do a lot. I'm really surprised. But yeah, I think Zam is fine. Yeah, actually, we have no reason not to sub. Because we already have seen that he can't break our sub with Scald. Like, I don't even think it's a roll. Let's go to Mega Zam, level 100. Scald. Yeah, it's not even a roll. So, as long as he's not Sash, we should kill this thing. Even if he is Sash. He is Sash, which is fine. Do we risk him having Sucker Punch? No, I don't think so. I'd rather go into Landorus and just start going for EQ spam. I don't even know what a Alolan Dugtrio does in this meta. Like, it doesn't have Arena Trap, so it's kind of bad. And it's, in fact, it's even slower. It goes for Rock Slide. Why? Yeah, do I just want to... No, I want to keep this thing alive. Okay, yeah, so he does have the Sucker Punch. Why didn't he go for it against the Zam? Like, that's what I don't understand. But no matter. Because this is taking so long, I'll probably end up making this slightly longer, like 40 minutes. Like, you know, usually these sorts of videos end up being about 30 minutes. Like, his only real play is to go into... Is this Scarf? It must be Scarf. Yeah, like, that's the only way he brings this in here. Like, Volcarona makes so much more sense otherwise. Yeah, so let's quickly calc that damage. Keldeo. They don't have Keldeo any sets on this calc. Timid. 252. Can you attack me with Scald? Yeah, so that definitely looks like it's Scarf. So that was a good choice. So I think doubling into Ferrothorn is fine. Because he's going to go Toxapex. Because he doesn't want to get hit by my Toxic. I guess I could just go for Scald and that would be fine. Yeah, we might as well just go for Scald. And we do fetch the burn, that's really nice. Like, just click Scald. Okay, so he doubles into Keldeo. Does a Secret Sword kill? I'm sure it does. Ferrothorn. This is not my set. We have 352 here, so it's like 168. Relaxed. No, it's not that much. Is it 88? Yeah. Secret Sword. We actually live. We live pretty easily. Okay, Hidden Power Fire for some dumb reason. Like, that's unbelievably dumb. But I'm just going to go into Ferrothorn, because Ferrothorn is going to 2-hit KO everything. Like, he's seriously Hidden Power Fire. Like, what does that hit? Like, Scizor? Like, Scizor doesn't appreciate Scalds or Hydro Pumps. And of course, it was kind of... It did more than I thought it would. It's kind of dumb that I thought it was going to do less than that. You know, just the fact that this has gotten weakened is good. Yeah, I still don't need this to win. Like, this Keldeo is definitely kind of a problem. I gotta go Zam. Yeah, sweet. And now we sub. And now I think we get a bunch of kills. Oh, this has been the most annoying battle. I'm so ready to kill this guy. Actually, you know what? Psychic is the better play. Because then we 2-hit KO Volcarona. Okay, I was confused for a second. I'm like, wait, why didn't I kill it? But apparently it's Citrus Berry. That's not a set, but whatever. We're still not super high on the ladder. But yeah, I think we... after this... Well, he can go into Keldeo and revenge kill us after this. But as long as we keep... Like, this game is ours. This is a victory for us. Like, we kill Volcarona. It's not Scarf. We kill it. He brings out Keldeo. Like, he can kill us. That's fine. Okay, so he just ends up basically sacking this instead. But so now that the Volcarona's taken damage, now I definitely want to sub. I don't know what he was thinking with that play. I'm surprised it took it that well, honestly. Like, okay, yeah, so he just dies to the damage. Great, yeah, now we win. We're gonna find another one while this one finishes up, because I'm tired of playing against this stupid guy. Sorry, Joshua, like, no offense. Okay, so definitely a cool team. He goes into this, we kill that. Belly Drum Goku. That's pretty funny. This is Trick Room. That's what I'm realizing. It's gonna be Trick Room on Slowbro and Trick Room on that thing. So what do I want to lead with against Trick Room? Just maybe Ferrothorn. He does lead the Bronzong. Yeah, so we kill that. Great. Keldeo's dead. Yes, he does go for the Trick Room. That's fine. So what is he going to bring out versus me? Like, the nice thing is that he doesn't... Well, he does have actually a few answers for Toxapex. Marowak and Golem both are pretty decent. So the Fire move here, I guess, is coming out. So there's any chance he goes for the ground move? Probably. I'm going to go into Infernape. Goes for SD. It's not great, but yeah, now that game's over. Cool. This is not great for me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Shadow Bone kills. Let's go here and then double into Toxapex to get the last turn of Trick Room done. He goes for Shadow Bone, and that does a ton. That does a ton. But let's get off another Intimidate. Yeah, it's definitely Thick Club. Ooh, really? SD Wisp? That's pretty crazy. Let's just knock off. Yeah, which does kill. Great. And then, what do we want to do here? Do we just want to knock it off? This is going to be a much faster game than last time. Like, Lando just doesn't really do anything here. So I'm just going to keep on knocking off and hope that he kills me, which he does. We can go Ferrothorn. And Power Whip is looking pretty nice. Yeah, like he doesn't have... Well, he does have Bronzong to switch in. Yeah, like my team just gets obliterated by Trick Room. There's not a whole lot that we can do about it. But if we can get rid of this and Bronzong, we should be in decent shape. We do outspeed this thing. Or sorry, outslow this thing. I'm thinking that Power Whip is the play. Because what else are we going to switch in? We don't get the roll. Wait, why did he sub? I don't get that. Alright. I guess he thought I was going to switch out. Let's see. Yeah, because he's going to Trick Room with this too. And I don't have anything that really wants to take it. Okay, so he doubles into Slowbro for some reason. Does this thing... It must have a Psychic move. It does. Let's go Tapu Lele. Brings in Beware. I am faster than it. Yeah, Psychic seems okay. I could also Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire seems pretty decent. Or Thunderbolt. Let's just Hidden Power Fire, as he does bring in the Bronzong. That does nothing. Holy crud. That does so much nothing. I'm gonna go to Toxapex. As he goes for rocks. I'm just gonna throw off a Scald. It's pretty good against many of his members. Do I want to do this? How much did that do before the Psychic? It did a lot. The Ferrothorn seems fine. As he's Calm Mind. I don't care about that. And I know he's not Mega because I knocked off his leftovers already. All he can do is burn me. He doesn't even have recovery on this Pokemon. Like, he just needs to Scald and try and burn me. Okay, so that takes that like a champ. Is he gonna go for a fighting move? Like, he kind of has to. Yeah, let's go Tapu Lele. Is he's Bulk Up. Okay. I'm just gonna click Psychic because, like, the Bronzong... I just need to chip down the Bronzong. The Bronzong is... Wow, we killed that instantly. I'm not surprised. This is also gonna die. 100%. Yep. This is why Tapu Lele is great. Okay, I was kind of worried that we weren't gonna win that one, but we somehow pulled it through. Okay, let's see if we can get one or two more battles. Oh, okay, so a pretty cool-looking Rain team. Pelipper is a fairly, like, it's a pretty likely lead in my opinion. I could just lead Tapu Lele and try and Thunderbolt it off the bat. I could also lead Ferrothorn. He doesn't have a great Ferrothorn answer, which is nice. So I kind of do just want to lead that, as he does lead Pelipper. Yeah, let's go ahead and get up Rocks. It seems nice. The only crappy thing is going to be if he stays in and tries to Scald Burn me. He just goes for Hurricane, and we do survive that, which is nice. I don't have a flying switch in on my team. We did get Hurt and Confusion. Got Hurt and Confusion again. Missed a Leech Seed. So that's great. I'm glad that we had this talk. So what is he gonna do? Like he could. I'm just gonna throw off a Scald's. Scald's pretty good versus him, as he does go into Gastrodon. I'm gonna Toxic this thing. And we take that pretty well, no problem. It is faster than me. I don't like. It's kind of a scary play going into Lando here, but I'm gonna do it, as he does go for Earthquake. Because now he's gonna go for Scald, right? Let's see. Because he does go for Scald, gets a crit. That sucks. I was like, oh, my Ferrothorn's gonna do so well versus him, and then I basically let it go down first turn. Yeah, I guess the only thing that I want to switch in here. I could just go into Tapu Lele now and basically get a kill. I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, even Scizor can't switch in on this. And I think I Oko everything else. Yeah, like, see, that did very, like, this is very close to a KO. Oh, now he's Mega, so now it's not. Let's go Infernape. And there's no way he's staying in, so I'm going to U-turn. If he stays in, he's a madman. He does go to Pelipper, which is definitely a good play. What do we want to try here? Let's try Thunderbolt. As it does go Scizor again. That doesn't do very much. Like, this thing's definitely a problem with the rain. And I don't have Rocks up. I think it's... Okay, so he switches out to Pelipper. I guess we have to burn it if we're gonna. I think that's what we're gonna have to try and do. But I think he's just gonna stay in here and Hurricane me. He goes out to Gastro. Does this thing have Toxic? It does have Earthquake. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this game, like, without the Ferrothorn. Yeah, I kind of just want to go Tapu Lele again. He does go for the Recover. What if we hit Empower Fire on the Scizor? As he stays in and goes for Toxic. So now I think he goes for Scald. No, he probably goes for Earthquake, right? He goes for Recover, which is fine. Just need to get damage off. Now he goes for Pelipper. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed here. Getting really destroyed. So we will definitely find one more after this game. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to quit because there's no way we're going to win. Alright, last game. Here we go. Went for 2-1 with this team. And we face a pretty cool looking team. I think Breloom's going to lead, so let's try leading Zam. The Alolan Muck might be an issue. What do we want to bring in to take that thing on? Poison Touch is also kind of crappy. The Orlando is my only option, really. So let's try that. So he goes for Knock Off and knocks off my Scarf. Okay, so I'm just gonna EQ. Or do we just U-turn? He goes into Celesteela. That's a good play. Infernape is actually a pretty nice switch in for this thing. All things considered. as he just goes for Leech Seed. Let's see how much this does. Celesteela is a Pokemon that I definitely struggle with, as he brings out Muck, so we can just U-turn on this guy. What do I want to go into? Do I want to go into Lando? I think so. But then we'll just U-turn this time. I could also think about bringing in Tapu Lele. So he goes for another knockoff, and he gets the Poison Touch. That sucks. Lando wasn't super good this game anyway, as he goes into Celesteela. So I'm going to go Tapu Lele and try and T-Bolt this thing. Like, I don't have a better way to hit it. And that does a lot. So now let's see. I don't think he's going to leave this thing in to die. He might, and this might be an over-aggressive play. But I want to try and like get some momentum, because I'm definitely behind. Yeah, I just don't have a great way to deal with Celesteela on this team. Yeah, okay, sweet. We made the right play. So what do we want to do? Focus Blast probably isn't going to kill, is the thing. Excuse me. You can just go to Lando and just keep on sort of pivoting around. Because U-turn's starting to do some chip damage. I wouldn't quite call it decent. As he just goes Celesteela. So we do have one turn of Psychic Terrain left, so I am kind of curious. Does Alakazam have any chance of killing? Megazam. Celesteela. Let's just say it's this. With a relaxed nature. 100. With Psychic Terrain, yes. We should kill. Look, that's why I sacked the Tapu Lele, because it's just like really tough for me to deal with. How much do we do to Muck? Muckalova, 100. With Focus Blast. Doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. Oh, it's it might be. Well, 252. We're just gonna try it because I don't have another play. Yeah, we lost. I'm gonna forfeit, and I said that would be the last one, but let's try one more because I don't want to end on a 2-game losing streak. Oh, but this guy's team is looking scary. This guy's team is looking very scary. Good luck. My team's also pretty weak to Marowak, I think. But if I can... No, Toxapex doesn't even take on a team that well. Like, I think Lando is a pretty possible lead, as is Scizor. He doesn't have any hazard removal. No, he's got Tapu Fini for Defog. He leads with Buzzwole, which is not great. Toxapex is super obvious here. We're going to give it a shot anyway. I think, and then we'll double into Lando. Alright, I don't have time for another 20-minute battle. This needs to be like 10 minutes. Come on, man. I guess he's just trying to debate whether he wants to go for Earthquake or because he goes for Leech Life. We do get the Rocky Helmet off. He does go for the Earthquake. What do I want to go for? I think I'm just going to go for Knockoff. It's AV and he kills me with Ice Punch. Okay. I think Scizor is his play here. So let's go Infernape. Yep, alright, so now let's U-turn. As he goes into that. I still don't have a great answer for this thing. Like, how much does Marowak Alola? Let's say he's Spadef. Careful. Level 100. Yeah, Shadow Ball does not do a whole lot. How much does a terrain boosted Psychic do? Tapu Lele. Timid Specs. Level 100. Still not enough. Yeah, I really don't have an answer for this thing. Let's just try this. Get off a little chip damage. I don't know if it's Thick Club or not. It's not Leftovers. So it could very well be. I just don't have anything else that I can bring in on this guy. Okay, so he's definitely not Thick Club. If that's how much that did. But this might be a roll to kill. Okay, so he goes out to that. So I'm gonna get up rocks. Earth Power could definitely do a lot to me. Yeah, that does, as you can see, they might even say it does a hell of a lot. Ferrothorn would be really nice, but I don't have any choice but to sack it. Yeah, I just don't have like a great answer for this thing. I mean, and a Psychic probably won't kill. Let's see if he does something weird and like switches out, which he does. So Psychic, I don't know, Tapu Fini is so bulky, and without my okay, that is a 2 KO, especially with his Spadef drop. He might even save this, so let me sub again. So he just goes for Surf, so he's gonna let me kill this thing. As he now goes into Scizor, I have a nice switch in for this guy. So he goes for U-turn. U-turn and probably brings out the Lando, if I were to guess. I mean, he might not, because he might not think that I'm faster. As he does bring out Tapu Koko, I don't have a switch in for this anymore. But Infernape's still really good in this game. So what do I want to sack? I think I might just have to sack Tapu Lele. One of those Tapu Lele still gets kills every time it comes in. Yeah, I just have to sack Infernape as it lives. He's probably going to go into Marowak if I were to guess. He goes into Buzzwole, which does not take that well. Is he going to sack this? Yeah, he's going to sack that. That's fine with me. As he goes Tapu Koko again. You could just click T-Bolt now. Yeah, that's what I would have done. Psychic, I don't know if Psychic's gonna kill or not. He could also go into Scizor, but that's probably the best play for him. As he stays in and kills me with Thunderbolt, no problem. Let's see now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Psychic. It does not do very much. That it gets killed. Yeah, but as you can see, there's like really no chance that I'm gonna win this. He goes for U-turn, which does a lot. And presumably Lando. Actually, he can go into anything and I'll die. It doesn't really matter. Yep, and that's a good game. That's a good game. So we're gonna end on a 3-game losing streak. So this team maybe isn't quite as amazing as I thought it was. We started facing some real teams now. But hey, that's part of the learning process, and I'm not ashamed to say it. So I do want to thank you guys for watching the good 45-minute live. And yeah, that'll do it from me. Make sure you check back for more gaming and Pokemon content. And until the next time, I'll see you all later.